Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the first full face Friday in the new setup. It's not complete yet. We've got all the lighting set up and all that, but I still would like to play around with the background a little bit. Maybe put some prints, maybe hang some macrame. I don't know, but yeah. Dan, leave me alone. Full face Friday. Full face Friday. Pink makeup. Pink makeup. Playing with pink makeup. Playing with pink makeup. On Friday. On Friday. How's that? Welcome to Toronto, everyone. Welcome back to Full Face Friday. Today, in case you couldn't tell by this incredibly electric neon sweater, I wanted to do a pink look today. I'm not sure what I'm titling this, but you probably already gathered that from the title of the video. And I wanted to play with the new Persona Color Theory kit, maybe some of the new NARS eyeshadows, but if you guys watched my last vlog, I did a little mini PR haul and asked you guys what you wanted to see. And we're going to be playing with this. So this is the Persona Color Theory eye kit. This is the pink one. She also has a copper version, and they look so good. Sona, I think you did such an amazing job with these kits. Inside the kit, you get an eyeshadow palette, a pencil, and a brush, and this will hopefully allow you to create an entire pink and or copper look with the things that you're doing. I haven't actually opened the brush yet. There we go. Oh, it feels soft, but it's pretty stiff. Like, I feel like it's gonna stab my eye. Anyway, we're going to do the eyes later. I'm going to start with the face. Not too many new things for the face here to show. I mainly want to focus on the eyes today, but I'll zip through what I'm going to do on the face nice and close. Okay, I'm just going to tuck my hair behind the ears. This sweater's from Zara, by the way. Okay, so for the face, I'm going to start with MAC Strobe Cream and Goldlite. I'm going to mix in a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. This one's in the shade 902. Bloop, bloop. And this is just going to add some moisture and warmth to the skin. And then I'm going to use my MAC Face and Ball Dye. I have this in the shade C2. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that to the center of the face, just to even out my skin tone a little bit. I've got a lot of redness and craziness going on right now, so I'm going to use quite a bit of concealer. I'm going to start with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. I'm obsessed with this thing. I think that the sponge on the tip is so gross, and it's getting so gross, but it works so well for the bags. So I'm just going to put quite a bit of that on the bags, a little bit onto the eyelid as well. Or maybe we'll actually use an eye primer today. Maybe not. And then I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I haven't used this concealer in so long. I have this one in the shade Light 2.8. I'm just going to use that around the rest of my face where I have some redness, some little zitty zits. I want the base to be pretty flawless because we're using pink. I feel like if the base isn't flawless, to some degree, it can make you look really ill. I want to make sure that all of that redness is taken away. Yeah, that should be fine on the eyelids. I think we'll be okay without using a separate eye primer. And then I'm going to take a bit of the Charlotte Tilbury translucent powder, which honestly has a questionable scent. I'm now coming to realize. But I'm just going to use that to set in all of that concealer, take away a bit of the shine. Lovely. Now, Wet n Wild sent over some new bronzers, and I was really excited to try this. I'm going to use, oh, it says limited edition. Oh, that's no fun. Wet n Wild. Oh, God damn it. I can't open this freaking package. Oh my God. The bronzer literally just fell out of the pan. Well then, let's just push that back down. Oh God. Things are not going well for me right now. Okay, let's dip into this bronzer. It might be too dark, but I'm hoping that it'll actually be quite, like, not as pigmented. It might be a more sheer formula, which it is appearing to be this way. That's actually a really pretty color. I don't want to go too crazy with the bronzer because I just want all of the focus to be on the eyes today. But I definitely want to chisel out that area and add some warmth back into the face. So I'm just going to focus it mainly here. That's really pretty. That's a really, really pretty bronzer. Wow. Taking that along the hairline, on the sides of the nose a little bit. Anywhere where the sun would naturally kiss you, and then also the cheekbones because not all of us are blessed with intensely chiseled jawbones. Jawbones or jawlines? Whichever you prefer. Love that. Wet n Wild. What a great bronzer. Except for the fact that it shattered all over my desk. Love that. Nothing new to see here. I'm going to dip into the Essence Pure Nude highlighter and use this to highlight the cheekbones. How beautiful for $2.99. Oh my god. I'm forever so impressed by this formula. Look at that. Wow. 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 Tip of the nose. Right here, as Nikki_makeup on Instagram has taught. And I'm just going to put that on the Cupid's bow as well. Now for the blush, I actually got a new cream blush. This is the Milk Makeup Werk blush. I'm going to take a little bit of that on my beauty sponge from Real Techniques and just plot a little bit of that just on the center of the cheeks. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a really pretty color. I wanted something kind of more cool tone to be nice and blended in with this pink look. Yeah, I really like that. That's a pretty color. Love that. Love that. I'm just going to set my brows using the Benefit Gimme Brow in the shade number 1. I want it to be pretty light and feathery. I feel like that goes with this more editorial style of look. I mean, I don't even know what the eye look is going to look like yet. I don't know why I'm promising myself all of these things, but it's what we can hope for, you know? I just rubbed that on my eye. Oopsie, I did a poopsie. Great. All right, let's move on to the palette. So this is the pink palette here from Persona Cosmetics. I'm going to start with the blush shade and just put that all over the eye space. Just to set in the concealer, make sure that we're working with a nice clean canvas. And I'm basically just going to follow like the steps in the palette as I would assume it's meant to be followed. I think she put the perfect amount of shades in here to create an ideal eye look. I'm going to start with taupe pink and work this into the crease. The shadow's blending out really nicely as well. Blending that in, making sure all the edges are nice and soft. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade pink. This is the lighter pink out of the two in the palette. I'm going to take a flat shader brush and just push this one. Oh, that's such a pretty color. Oh my goodness. I love that. I'm just going to press this one all over the lid, right up to the crease. Oh my god, these are so beautiful. Taking a smaller blending brush, this is the Smith 230, I'm just going to lightly go into the crease and make sure that there's no harsh lines there. Yes. There is absolutely zero fallout with these shades. I'm getting nothing on my face, which is so great. And then I'm going to dip into this fuchsia shade and I'm going to further deepen that lid, but I'm not going to take it all across the lid. I'm going to press this onto the lash line. Oh, but that's a really pretty pink. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I'm going to start with the lash line. Yeah, that's kind of a nice, like, very gradient blended look with that here. Like, not taking this all the way across the lid. I kind of like that little effect. I'm going to take the shade pink across the lower lash line. Oh, maybe that was too much pink. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I could have left the lower lash line alone. Ah, well, dip into taupe pink, that transition shade, and just use that to blend out that pink. I want this to be pretty light and airy, so I don't know if I'm going to go into the burgundy shade. However, I am going to use the pencil that came in this. It's the shade Plum. And I'm going to use this to lightly... Oh, that's such a creamy liner that applied so easily. Sona, you are killing it, girlfriend. I'm just going to, like, kind of poke that into the lash line. I don't want a solid line, but I do just want the lashes to be a little bit more defined, so I'm kind of just poking into the lashes, like, really lightly. And then I'm also just going to go into my waterline with this. I'm going to dip back into the Essence highlighter and just use that to highlight the inner corners and also the brow bone. Now I wanted to go over this with one of the new NARS single eyeshadows, like with this one, Rio de la Plata. However, I do like the matte pink, and I think I'm going to leave it alone. If you wanted to add a little bit of shimmer, you could add one of those. I just kind of like the matte pink lifestyle going on right now. so I'm gonna leave it. I'm just going in and adding one more little layer of that deep fuchsia shade just to intensify it a bit more on the lid. And then I'm just gonna take the small blending brush and just blend over that line a little bit. I really screwed up the liner on this side. I don't know what to say. Sorry. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to use the YSL The Shock Mascara. I haven't used this in so long, and I pulled it out of my collection to try and switch up the mascara, and I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. It's quite clumpy. It's a very thick volumizing mascara, but I feel like that's just kind of the look my lashes need with this eyeshadow, so if you want to apply lashes, you could. You guys know my general feelings toward lashes. I find them quite a nuisance, but they do look beautiful if you have the talent to apply them. I'm just using the end of the brush to press onto the roots of the lower lashes, just so I hopefully avoid as much raccoon eye as possible. It also kind of gives it like a piecier look. Yes, I like that a lot. I like it indeed. I think I'm going to do super, like something very light on the lips. I'm going to take my Makeup Forever 3C. 3C is still available at Sephora. They just discontinued 5C, which is so rude. Makeup Forever. So rude, except Matthew from Makeup Forever hooked me up and literally sent a lifetime supply of 5C. So dear Matthew at Makeup Forever, I love you forever. Thank you so much always. And then I think I'm going to go over that lip liner with the Dior Lip Glow number 101. This is the matte pink version. And this will just give a subtle hint of pink. But it's their lip glow formula, so it's like a light moisturizing tint of color on the lips. And this, my friends, is the finished pink makeup look. I have been so obsessed with all of the bright colors that people are using right now, and I'm especially obsessed with the pink, and I just wanted to go full pink on your guys' butts today, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have tried any of these products, any of the Persona palettes. I think she did such a great job, Sona. I'm so proud of you, and I think they're beautiful, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this look. I never thought that I would be doing a pink kind of smoky eye that I would actually wear outside of my house. But I love this look. I love how it came together, and I love the kind of monochromatic feel with the sweater, with the blush, the lip, you know? It's like using color, using colorful makeup, but in a more wearable way, which is my favorite thing to do in the world. Make things wearable and easy. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below any products that you want me to use in particular in any of the Full Face Fridays. Please tweet me any looks if you want me to create any kind of celeb or red carpet looks. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!